Pretty scary shot right there, I'll tell you. Well, this time of year, there are a lot of scary things out there, but one thing often overlooked, your finances. And that is a year-round concern and fear for a lot of people. Justin Halverson, co-founder of Great Waters Financial, is here with some ways to help us face our financial fears. Great to have you here today.
Absolutely, a pleasure.
We have fun with the theme, but it's a serious one because this is one that a lot of people, especially of a certain age, are thinking about. And retirement is a big thing. Running out of money is the #1 thing. Let's talk about that first.
Yeah. According to a recent PricewaterhouseCoopers study, 45% of people they surveyed said their greatest fear was running out of money in retirement. And so there's a number of different things you can do, but it's a very real concern today. And so, the bottom line is we have to consider maybe saving more money. Okay, taking the time to put more money away. You can do that by automating your savings. Take the money from your paycheck to your 401k and don't even think about it. If you're in this age of approaching retirement, maybe if you're willing to delay Social Security, raise the paycheck that's guaranteed for the rest of your life. And by doing so, maybe make some time, open up a window for Roth conversions and tax planning. So there's a number of different things you can do, but the bottom line is, got to do something. And the last one on the list was work longer, but I didn't really want to mention that because who wants to do that these days?
Sure, but increasingly that is the reality.
That's the reality, absolutely.
Life-changing events.
A lot of life-changing events can happen. As you know, for my family, we continue to have kids. Although we're good now at 6, no more, okay? But that changes things. But maybe on the other side of the spectrum, it's a death of a spouse or a divorce. Number of different things can happen that change our circumstances, so we have to be prepared. Have the emergency fund in place. At minimum, 3 to 6 months worth of expenses need to be saved up. So if something happens, if the inevitable happens, if the rainy day happens, you've got the fund to take care of it.
Drowning in debt, a lot of folks.
The average American today has $137,000 in debt, and that could be part of a mortgage and things too, and they pay over $1,300 per year in interest. So that's a lot of money going out towards debt, so we need to get an inventory of it, get a plan to pay it off, and make sure we don't repeat the problem by going back into debt.
Big fear, inability to afford health care. We're dealing with that nationally, of course.
It's an increasing challenge today. The #1 reason people don't retire prior to age 65 today is the concern of health care expenses out of pocket. And even after we get to Medicare age, we're not done paying yet. Medicare doesn't pay for everything. We need to get a supplement plan to pay some of the difference. And even on top of that, there's going to be deductibles and things it doesn't cover. Average retired couple today spends over $250,000 right out of their own pockets on their health care expenses.
That's a lot right there. We're going to leave it there today, but there is more that we're going to talk about. And online, you have information for paying for college, which is a huge concern. And the earlier you start
saving, me as well, yeah.
Oh, you have 6 reasons why that's important.
Absolutely.
All right, let's give you information. You look at that online at KARE11.com under the 4 p.m. show tab and click right there and you'll have information right there for you. Brian?